about we start talking about all these reggaeton albums that's getting on my nerves? I'm going straight at them.
You straight at
I'm going straight at them, bro. Stop with the baby voices. I'm sick and tired of it. Every song sound the same. Ain't that right, Ye?
No.
He ain't gonna say it, but we gonna say it over here. It sounds the same. I'm tired of it. 5 albums came out. Might as well been the same title. Because it sound the same. He over there talking about that shit sound good.
Hey, man, I feel like están haciendo la misma voz, cabrón. Como que todo el mundo está haciendo el mismo delivery.
Talk to him.
Like, come on,
I'm
man.
tired. I'm tired of that
Give me
shit.
some
So
attitude.
you're telling me that Mike Towers and
Mike Towers might be the only one that didn't do that shit.
Mike
And
Towers
J
has a
Balvin.
very distinct voice, but Omar Courtz and like Davey and like the singing stuff.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, and you knew this was an argument from before. We said it on previous podcasts. They kind of sounded like a little bit too, you know.
Jay,
so it's like
tell the truth, bro. You gotta tell the truth.
I
am. I just gave him an example.
When I say the truth, I'm talking about with the F at the end. Truth.
Yeah,
like
I gave him an example.
Comes from right here
I think they're all just on that delivery.
It's terrible.
It's like super soft.
You soft. You want to be romantico and you only talking about.
You trying to talk gangster shit.
Gangster shit at the same time y está cantando. Ya yo estoy harto de eso.
You gotta blame Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan.
No, I ain't gonna blame Young Thug.
Because Rich Homie Quan was a very horrible example. Because
how you gonna blame
he never
somebody
did that type of? I mean, yeah, he got melodic on some like soulful shit, but
yeah, they were still hard.
But maybe Young Thug in them, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got your Roddy Riches,
but they
shit,
don't have them. They don't have the baby voice. I'm tired of the baby voice, bro.
That's true.
Roddy Rich sound like he 13.
No, he don't, bro. He just has a melody that he's going with and he's flowing on that damn beat. Hard as shit.
Young Thug
and we believe you
you
hard as shit.
Young Thug sound like he got a nail in his big toe.
It don't matter. It worked for him and it worked at that time and it worked for all these artists at that time. And this right here, is too saturated. Y'all full. Everybody got a baby voice? Come on. Y'all got to change that shit. Y'all got to change that shit.
It's all
ASAP.
around. It's all around too, like not just in reggaeton, but in other music too. You could tell like urban music. It's grabbing that little soft
everybody,
sound.
everybody. But let's stick to reggaeton because that shit is what we fucking with. Nosotros we messing with the trap, we messing with the reggaeton, especially in the Atlanta Latin culture.
No, y hasta en el trap en español están también bien suavecitos.
Man, no. Necesitamos más. Bro, I'll be saying it like it's just artists with deep voices, artists like when we had the Tegos, the Don Omar, the Daddy Yankees, the Nicky Jams, everybody was distinct on that sound that they had. Now everybody sound the same. Everybody so nasty ass motherfuckers. So nasty. Ass motherfucker. Man, stop talking with the S's.
Leave that shit.
Ellos están hablando con la S de que
sí.
sí, no vamos. I'm tired of that. We need some different artists. We need that originality. Not everybody got to sound the same. Yes, you can sing, but can you spit? And can you spit creatively with different flows and different concepts and different cadences? Can you do it?
No, yo creo que ahora mismito la temática is very similar. Everybody rapping about the same shit. Everybody singing about the same shit. The same top 5 topics.
It's always money, bitches, excuse me. When we say bitches, because there are some bitches and some hoes and some classy ladies. And we love them all sometimes. Not the bitches and the hoes. But they talk about the same thing. Money, cars, money, bag, popularity, who got the more money. And that doesn't equate, in my book, success. Just because you got money, just because you got the cars and the girls and all that, that don't mean you got success. Because now that we talking about it, now we know people can buy girls.
It's because music lacks substance now, bro. And I feel like people aren't really talking about the actual like putting concepts together, being creative. They're just getting by with it. Ya es algo común. Ya la música en verdad no tiene la misma sustancia de antes. Por eso no hay temas. Como lo dijiste, los artistas de como un Tego, un Don Omar, ya el artista es más fabricado que orgánico.
And I keep mentioning them, but you know, every time I mention them, people gonna be like, "Oh, he come from that old school." All right, so like Daryl.
Daryl.
I like his voice. His voice is off the chain, but they don't push him because they pushing the baby voices. We need to get into like the WWE Attitude Era now in reggaeton. We need that back. We need that perreo. We need real reggaeton because at this point, I heard somebody a while back on the podcast say that this is not reggaeton no more.
It isn't.
It's not that reggaeton, that perreo, that tra, that even the Looney Tune era with Los Doce Discípulos with Eddie D and all them and Polaco, and it's not that era anymore. Now we on baby voice era. That's what I'm gonna call it, baby voice era, because this shit,
Boy band era?
Huh?
The boy band era?
It feel like that. It feel like that. I'm not
I
even
think
gonna
it's
lie.
just la era de la popularidad. It's just anything popular is what's gonna be popping, and all that organic dope shit that's artistic. If it ain't popping, it ain't gonna be popular, and that's kind of how that goes.
But that's not our fault right there.
no,
that's not our
that's the
fault.
consumer and the fact that the
No, I'm not even the consumer.
Well-
because if the machine is not pushing to whatever they pushing to
I
us
feel
is
well, yeah,
what
you
we
know what?
accept.
It's not the consumer. You're right, because the consumer's being fed, so
Boom.
it's the machine.
It's
It
the
is
machine.
the machine. It favors. It's the algorithm. It's gonna favor whatever's actually selling more.
They just getting carbon
whether
copies.
good or bad, whether
Let's
good or bad,
duplicate
yeah.
this shit.
No,
Let me hear this
everything-
guy and
Bro,
it's sold.
Nowadays, la industria es bien cookie cutter. ¿Me entiendes? Ya todo ya está como planificado.
And
Ya-
that's why people getting fired every day. Atlantic firing all kind of people. Universal firing
bro.
all kind of people. Interscope firing all
It's
type of people
crazy.
because y'all not spending time with the artists. Y'all just picking what's popular and say let's duplicate that.
Yep.
Let's put a copy out there and see if that's gonna make us money because we got that. But now ain't no more money out there. Ain't no more record labels out there. I'm sorry. The days of an artist getting signed and wanted to get signed, that's over.
That was over. Yeah.
That's over.
It's been over in a sense because labels don't even treat artists like how they used to back then. Like when 50 got his $1 million deal, that was like that was huge. Nowadays they'll give you 200,000 in advance and be like, push yourself, figure it out, and they'll open the venues. Yeah, they'll open the distributions and everything, but then they're controlling everything.
After you sell your soul away, of
Yeah,
course,
exactly.
they give you 200,000.
Yeah, they're taking
because they usually getting people that's ready to go. And the reason they make that big leap to record labels, because at the end of the day, they don't need a record label once you make it on the internet.
Nah.
You can do it yourself. And there's everything out there to do it yourself. Now, the thing that pushes them over, let me sign this, like Russ. He signed, but his contract is almost like
but
an
he has-
owner.
he has leverage.
He
I'm
has-
sure he
yes,
has
of course.
ownership of his masters.
But not
and they
everybody's
just get
smart.
a cut out of him because he built his own base, like fan base. He built his foundation on his own independently and then took it to the labels like, hey, I already got my peoples. There's not much you could do as far as promoting my shit. Let's just put a label behind it, give me an advance or whatever it is, and then work it out this way. I think that's the smartest way to do it.
It is the smartest way, but some people, it's coming to the age that once you make it that high, like a Russ, like a J. Cole, not J. Cole necessarily, J. Cole was signed, but he's still, I feel like he's an underground artist because he doesn't need the publicity anymore. He just drops and he's off the chain. But a lot of independent artists, they're going to get to that status and y'all shouldn't sell. Don't. You already got it. Get your team. That's when you get your team. That's when you get your business.
Negotiate. When you have leverage, you have the opportunity to negotiate.
You can negotiate, but I'm on the side that once you make it there, you ain't getting nothing.
No. But you can negotiate. So at the end of the day, there's a way to play.
Negotiate
the game.
with who? Negotiate
With the
with
big
what?
labels.
Why? When you already a big label,
Because
so and so.
Because the
Quote,
big
unquote.
labels will still go against you. I mean, look at Russ. Russ has gone through it. Russ hasn't done a lot of huge shit because the major labels are probably like, why should we put him in this platform? We can't control him. We can't own him. We can't own a lot of this. This will be just more like a quick deal. It might not benefit the other company as much because that's an established artist.
But he has been having stadium.
Yeah, but he's
tours and everything.
negotiating. He's still negotiating with
But that's
other people.
him with probably the stadium now.
Either the stadium or the promotional company that's doing whatever that stadium. But what I'm saying is once you build that leverage, once you build yourself up, you have a fan base all on your own independently. That gives you the more power to negotiate with a major
So
label.
that's what you would do. That's what you're telling me.
Not necessarily what I would do, but it's something.
Like if you make it
it's
to that,
something to consider.
To that top.
If it's something to consider, if it benefits the artist, if it benefits me.
Jay, what about you? You an artist? What's up? If you make it to that status, that you at the top.
Nah, but you'll never be at the top without a label.
Ooh, I like that. That was
You'll never
nice.
you'll never be at the top without a label.
Why you say that? Ooh, come on, educate us.
Because
Why?
I mean,
You think they gonna blackball you?
the only person pretty close to that right now is probably, and this is, we're talking reggaeton Latino, like Bad Bunny. He's at the top. He doesn't have per se like a major behind him. He might have a little distribution from a major. I don't know who Rimas does their business with as far as distro, but Rimas themselves, they're independent, but they're like a major label.
Well, yes.
So.
But you saying the artist already? You going back to the artist? Because if I made it to that top and I got my team around me, I just became a label. Why do I need another label? Unless you talking about distribution.
Remember,
distribution is
this
different.
is about the powers that be. This in the industry, there's only so many. You know, like how the Mizza. Big shout out to the Mizza because he be keeping us on track with the industry information. But it's only like 4 or 5 labels at the top.
Yeah,
Bad Bunny's Bad Bunny's in business with one of them.
Right.
Whether directly, indirectly, as a partnership, whatever. He worked his ass off independently. And even then, he wasn't fully independent because when he dealt with DJ Luyan had help from majors because DJ Luyan has business with majors. So it's like, at the end of the day, you're not going to be at the J. Cole, at the Drake, at the Kendrick Lamar level without a major. Because guess what? PG Lang, OVO, Dreamville, they're all under a major.
Okay, I get it.
Maybe in reggaeton you might. And not so likely because even then, Bad Bunny's an anomaly. He's like a 1 in a million.
Well, he was signed from the get-go.
Nah, he was never signed.
You mean to tell me DJ Luyan?
No,
none of them had them
all that was kind of verbal, and they've cleared it in interviews. It was all like verbally like agreeing to it. That's why he was able to get out of that situation and go with somebody else after a while. Okay,
so this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, forget all that. You got two passes. You saying once I get it's famous, it's hell around here. You telling me I'm at the top. I'm at the top. Popularity rise, I'm at the top. My views is hitting millions and millions of views every time I release something, and I'm by myself and I have my team. You telling me nowadays, 2024, you still need a label?
No, you don't need you don't need a label as the major. You just need that connect. If you don't already have it.
Connect for what?
To get to all those other avenues, bro. Remember, a lot of these artists, it's no longer about just popping a song, being number 1 on the radio, and having the dopest video out. Now it's like, where you opening, how many tours you got, how many cities you're selling. That, unless you're linked in with the right promoters statewide that can push this product that you got to everybody else, because it's already popping, right? You said this isn't established.
Right. You popping already.
That's still, like, unless you're able to fund all of that independently, and that's still going to take a person with an investment. Therefore...
Or you just reinvest in yourself.
Therefore, and I'm going
to reinvest in yourself.
No. A lot of these people, if they're not going through a label, they got an investor behind that. And guess what that investor wants? He wants the money back. It's the same thing as a label.
It is. Not, but that's, at that point, that's you. That's you. But I understand... me as an artist, if I make it all the way to the top as an independent artist and I'm popping, I'm talking about, I'm already on Billboard without you. I'm already headlining shows and I'm throwing stadium tours at this point. All I'm using you is for the distribution because you already have it.
And not so much distribution. It could be like just representation.
So at the end of the day, you still need everything, but you still become
if you could distribute yourself independently, yes, but that takes a lot. That's a rollout of a record nowadays, bro. That's a lot of work, and we ain't talking about it's gonna drop on IG, flowhot.net.
Does that even exist? Does it even exist now?
The rollout exists for independent artists more so than ever because now it's independently done. The label's not rolling you
Bro,
out.
it's no more labels.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It's more work on you when you.
But that's the point that I'm making.
But when you have a deal, when you have that leverage, it's like a J. Cole. I'll tell you what, J. Cole, yeah, he's probably under Rock Nation still, right?
Probably.
But guess what?
Management.
Rock Nation, when J. Cole say move a fucking left finger, Rock Nation moves that left finger. They may not do the same for I forgot. I'm trying to think of another artist that signed with Rock Nation.
Wale.
That's not like a Wale. They're not gonna lift a fucking finger for Wale.
I was gonna say Jay Electronica.
Same thing with
I think he lift a finger for that guy.
Same thing with Drake. Drake is under a major. He has business with it under a
he
major.
sold his ass.
I mean, he's still
sold his
owner.
ass.
He just let them license it for a certain
He ain't
period
no
of
owner
time.
no more, bro.
No, he's temporary. Not that's the thing. The deals that these artists are doing now is not like a super permanent, especially when you're already a made artist. It's more like, hey, I'm gonna let you manage my catalog for the next 8 years.
Nah, he
but
signed
I need this many millions.
You know what Drake did? He signed the largest 360 deal of all time. That's what he did. They get money from everything from him.
But
So is he really a owner?
But it's not
Hell
a
no.
real 360 because the original 360, they own your name, they own your likeness perpetually. That's the real 360.
I think that's what they do.
No,
With him?
no, because it's the same way. Man, I'm trying to think of what Latin artist just did this. I think Anuel. Was it Anuel? No.
I don't know.
It was one of these Latin artists. They pretty much did a negotiation with their catalog, but all it means is that they get to manage it and get a percentage out of it. Oh, El Alfa, there you go. That's who it was. El Alfa did a deal, and he didn't do it with a label. He did it with an investor, and that's why I was telling you the investors and the labels, they're like the hand in hand because they're the people that are putting the money. So El Alfa did that deal. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna give you this much of my catalog for 5-6 years. You get to manage it, run it, stay on top of it, and you get a percentage out of that."
That's different. That boy's smart. That's what I would do.
No, that's what these big major artists are doing. Like Drake, I'm sure that's the deal he got. It's not a perpetual deal. They're not gonna own his shit forever. I don't think Drake at this point in his career would be that retarded to give his masters perpetually.
400
to
million
somebody else.
is 400 million.
Nah, bro. He could make way more if he just kept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Later.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
In the long run.
you might be right. He is probably not a recurring deal. We hope so, but forget it. That's the reason why everything is saturated.
And at
to
the
tell
end,
you the truth.
it's because at the end of the day, everything has become a business, and because now everything is a business, it has to have a number. It has to have a certain, like I gotta get a return on investment.
It got to have a number. It got to have everything around it except the feeling of it. That's what the hell is missing. The feel. When you used to feel the music. Now we don't feel the music. That's why it just disappears in 2 weeks. It comes out one weekend, we vibe into that baby voice, and then it goes away like nothing, because ain't nobody playing that consistently. Especially in Atlanta, they ain't playing it consistently how they supposed to, or we'll have these artists over here every 5 minutes, and we don't because of that, because everybody's still feeling the old shit.
Yeah.
Because it has that feeling.
Nah, that's for sure. Now you know what don't got that feeling at all? Hey, Diddy in trouble, bro.
No, they got the feelings. They was on that bed feeling.
Bro.
they was really feeling each
Bro,
other.
they crucifying your boy, man. That everything coming to light is crazy, man. I know y'all been keeping up with it. It's kind of hard not to keep up with it because even the Latin media is covering the fuck out of it. It's crazy.
I mean, it's big, bro. He over here, I don't know if they call it pink cocaine, bro.
that Tusi.
Yeah, Tusi.
Had everybody losing their motherfucking mind on that big ass king size bed on top of
That
king
shit
size
ain't
bed
no
on top of
king.
king
That's
size
a
bed on
double-
top of
That's
king.
a quadruple California king.
That
That's
man is a savage, bro. Did you see the video? Yo, My man got 2 king-size beds in the basketball court, bro.
No, they later confirmed that that's actually like this resort area that you can rent out. It's like a suite that comes with a court and the beds. It's
That's
not really
still
his house.
crazy, bro.
It is
For him,
crazy.
bro, let's play a game of 21.
Man, at the end of the day, Diddy
Si
had
tú
that.
pierdes, yo te lo meto aquí
Si tú
mismo.
pierdes, te parto el culo.
Bro, at the end of the
mismo.
day, Diddy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil
Boy.
and a whole bunch of lube, and he got a big
Bro.
ass bed in his backyard, and everybody went to that goddamn party.
Did you see that the baby oil wasn't just baby oil? Or you saw that post? That
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
saying
like
that
it was like poison, not poison, but
it's
like make
something
you
that
like
that-
ecstasy.
Yeah,
it's a
like-
drug on your skin
it
that
has
makes
like
you feel
something that your body absorbs. So
That's
it's like once you get
crazy.
rubbed on with it, it's like it gets you high.
You know what's wrong with
ecstasy,
Diddy, bro?
Molly.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with Diddy. It's the power. Because if you got it all, bro, you got it all.
I think
Y'all keep falling for that same oosh gosh goosh gosh. From Diddy, he wants the power. He want to show that he was powerful. He felt like he was unstoppable. And here you go doing some Epstein shit too, trafficking and doing all kind of shit,
Nah,
and having
that's
AR-15s
crazy. Yeah,
with they
that's
damn
wild.
with the bar
The serial code
scratched
scratched
out.
off.
Man,
That's
come
crazy.
on, bro. Like, and people still ain't talking about that. They missed that part. They said all that bad shit with the guns and sex trafficking, and they went to the 1,000 bottles of damn baby oil. People forgot about that part. There were 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
That
that's
motherfucking
crazy.
freak.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Nah, I think it's insane. I mean, it's clearly Diddy hasn't had the cleanest record in the industry.
Nah, I was
from
watching.
a long time ago.
I was watching a YouTube video.
And we knew that
about
shit.
the audio
Everybody
book.
knew that shit,
Fuck,
bro.
just
That,
like we knew about R. Kelly.
The one that Kim Porter. You ever heard about the Kim Porter book that she was
Mhm.
supposed to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out with?
Yeah.
I was watching the audio
Yeah.
book. I was listening to the audio book someone was reading on YouTube, bro. Oh
But it's crazy.
my god, that
All y'all.
shit is
All y'all.
crazy.
Look, if
son.
somebody just comes out and be like, "Look, yeah, I'm a freak. I did it." But what's crazy about it today? I seen a video of a young lady that she's still young. She probably like in her late 20s or something like that. That she was like a sex worker from a pimp. She was 15 years old. She said it was a whole bunch of kids in there in the Diddy party.
yeah,
Y'all better stop it.
Yeah.
fucking
That shit turning up.
It's
That shit turning
look,
up.
It's just like anything. Once one
Y'all some
rock-
nasty
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
a
That's
moment
what
of
it
silence
is.
for
Once-
Justin Bieber.
They some
Hey,
nasty motherfuckers over
But
there.
once one of those stone turns, they all start turning, man. Because,
Yeah, but
you know,
what's crazy is it's not just Diddy, it's all y'all. Some
Well-
of y'all might have left before that time. That I seen a video
there's
again
a
on
lot of-
TikTok talking about that it's time for the kids to leave and for us to take care of business. This the time of the party that we gonna take care of business. Diddy was freaky as hell, and all y'all was too. We seen y'all on that bed, Leonardo DiCaprio. Y'all, people be trying to they trying to like, no, my favorite artist, my favorite celebrity ain't in there. He in there.
How
He
you
in there
think-
doing all kind of shit. Everybody was sucking dick at
Bruh,
Diddy
he-
party.
bruh.
How you think Aaliyah was when she attended the party?
Oh man, I feel bad because I'm sure like they was, passing her around, doing, and
Who?
this is with all like that Aaliyah, yeah,
Bro,
come on, bro.
Come
She
on.
was young. She was super young,
bro, she was 15 when she was
Yeah.
supposedly married with R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew that. People be letting stuff slide because they like the songs. Because we was over there, step in the name of love, step in the name
Nah,
of love.
and by all means, one of the greatest songwriters for R&B. But
Yeah,
at the
but
end
he
of
was
the
one of
day,
the
it's like,
greatest
damn,
pedophiles
yeah,
of R&B
like,
too.
You was wilding, my
Shit.
guy. Like
They all wildin'.
It was not necessary to
They
do
all
all that.
wilding. And let me tell you why, probably because they keep mentioning Jay-Z. Let me tell you why he ain't gonna get caught. You know why? He treat everybody good. That's the little rumor that they got out there that he treat everybody good.
Tell that to Solange.
Solange didn't treat him good, yay. He got smacked by Solange. That's why he didn't get in trouble. Because if he would have smacked that girl back
yeah, he
in
would've
the
been
elevator, it would have
done.
been over.
Done
He's
so.
smart. He's smart. He's not out there like that. He ain't on the internet. He's smart. Diddy everywhere. Ciroc this, Ciroc that. Baby
told you that we won't
oils.
stop.
All kind of
Baby
freaky
oil.
shit.
This
The hell?
episode's been sponsored by Essential Oils.
Like Johnson and Johnson.
But that was funny as hell when you put that post up on when you sent it to us and he was over there talking about Diddy Johnson and P
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson or something like that. It's crazy. They sponsoring that man. They making money.
Or the Sean Johnson and Johnson.
It's crazy, bro. That Diddy stuff is crazy. And people that keep saying about, I feel bad for Justin Bieber. I don't. Some parent there failed, dropped the ball, and gave them custody to Usher and Diddy. Usher nasty
Hey
ass
man,
too.
these parents
The
are
hell?
being real reckless with these kids. Look, man,
Feeling bad.
it
They
is
all
not-
agree to that shit. He was
it's
over there
not-
talking.
It's not worth the fame, the
He
money.
was over there dancing, bro, talking about
to sit
baby,
here and put your-
baby on
and-
that big ass bed.
and
Get
put your
15-year-old.
kid through some shit like that. It is not worth it. I'm telling you, you will cause major
Bruh,
damage.
people be trying to like make some celebrities be. It's a hype that they went. They didn't do nothing. Yeah, y'all did that shit, and y'all was around them little kids, and y'all all pedophiles. And I don't hide that from nobody because I got kids, bro.
Yeah,
and just
bro.
imagine, I got a 15-year-old right now. He over there singing. Matter of fact, it's my fault that I let him even go. So wherever Mama Bieber at, you did it. And now he over there talking about, I'm so lonely. Motherfucker, you did it. You gave up
did
that
it.
ass. We seen you on that video happy that you was next to Diddy in that goddamn Ferrari and shit. We seen that shit. They trying to make it look like, nah, we weren't involved. Nobody want to speak up about Diddy. Everybody quiet. Everybody hush, hush. Nah, we seen y'all. We got videos. We got TikTok.
Probably all got NDAs.
Hey,
I don't give a damn what they got.
so
I'm
man,
sure she had an NDA too, the one that was running, and it was powerful that Diddy was running behind her, just grabbing the towel, still butt naked, and whooped her ass with one motherfucking arm when she had 2 legs and 2 arms.
Yep.
It's embarrassing. I don't agree with the shit, but fight back. God damn. He would one towel. I would have took that towel off his ass and whooped his ass with that maleta.
straight.
It's a stupid
Yo.
ass.
That's wild. So pretty much a lot of crazy shit going on.
It is, bro.
We gonna see the turn of events. I think
Stay
ultimately
tuned for the next episode
right?
of The Diddler.
You think he gonna make it, bro?
I think he gonna snitch.
But you
I think either he's gonna snitch or they gonna get him before he snitch on some
Ooh,
Epstein.
Hey, that's what I was waiting for, 'cause
I heard that apparently he's not like eating in jail because he's scared they're gonna poison
Me
his
too.
food.
Me too. I heard that too, that he got like 2 weeks without eating ever since he been in there.
And I get it. I mean, shit, you should be afraid, bro. They don't play about that shit
Because he
in
got
jail.
videos of everybody.
They
He
don't
gonna
play
end up
about
like
that shit in
Epstein.
jail.
Bro, they got the mayor too from New York.
But it's not
Didn't
even.
they? The mayor
It's
or
not
the
even
governor?
that. You
Whatever
know
he is.
what? I think that these people in jail should keep him alive, so that he's able to go through the whole process.
I agree with you
and
100%.
He's able to take down all the sick motherfuckers.
That's why I don't believe in the death
industry.
penalty, bro. Because being in that, if you ever been in jail, and God forbid, I hope none of y'all go to jail. That's some real stuff. But if you ever been to jail or prison, being in that little ass room is messed up.
Shit ain't
So
no joke.
that shit ain't no joke. So I'd rather have him keep his ass alive. Matter of fact, put him in the same prison as R. Kelly so they can do songs for everybody in there.
He said, "Nah, we don't need to hear that shit. We need to hear who the fuck did it. So do it, Diddy."
Diddy did it.
See,
Diddy
you,
did it.
see, you put in your hat. You put in that media hat on.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You want to know who did it?
Yeah, because
it
I
gets
think
deep.
they all need to get the fuck
It
out
gets
of the
deep,
fucking
bro.
industry.
It gets
dog.
deep. They
And
do.
it sucks because it'll probably be a high percentage of the industry involved
It is.
in all of
And
this.
the crazy thing about it that those are the gatekeepers.
Yep.
Those are the ones that don't
those
let
the
you
ones,
in.
Those are the ones that know the ones that sign the checks to everybody else.
Especially-
and that's how that works. And that's the unfortunate part about it. I wish
Especially Diddy.
I wish the music industry could just be about arts and the love and the greatness of music.
For the love.
It
bro.
used to be.
It's all
It
about
used to be.
love.
It used to be until it became a very popular thing, and a lot
And
of
that
people
goes
got
back.
involved.
That goes back to the feel of everything. It don't feel the same. This none of the music feels the same. That's
Well,
why
it became a machine.
it became a machine,
Yeah.
and also not just in music and movies. That's why they got to keep remaking movies, the same movies over and over again. I'm surprised they ain't come out with Back to the Future 8 already, and only been 3 of them.
Hey.
I already know. I want to hear that shit in the comments.
Shit,
talking about
I'm
it's
waiting
only
for
3.
Scarface too.
Right, but that's
They
all they
kind
can
of
do.
did came out with one. I don't know if that ever came out.
I don't know. I'm
thought
talking
it
about
was
like
in the
a
works.
remake of the first Scarface.
Oh,
Man, but let's get the hell off this gloomy ass shit,
right.
and we gotta highlight the
Yeah,
you know,
we
our
got,
artists.
we're gonna, in every episode, like we said before, vamos a tratar de darle un poquito de atención y tiempo y highlight a un artista aquí en Atlanta. We're gonna be randomly picking them and just talking about them. And this episode today is gonna be about Montsy.
Montsy.
Papi, Montsy es una rapera.
I'm gonna say it right now. You over there being all smooth because you be working with her. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, she about harder than 90% of y'all.
90.
She about harder 90% of y'all on them bars. Y'all better come and bring it.
Hey,
Look, Flacco don't like the Flacco don't like the boast like that. I'm a boast.
Yo lo digo
I'm a boast.
Yo lo digo también, papi. La chamaquita es una de las raperas femeninas más duras que tiene aquí. Femenina.
Let's throw that out the way.
Primero que nada,
She
femenina.
barring it up.
Y con los que rapean en español aquí, así hip hop, ella le cae al 90%, si no 100%
como yo dije.
de ellos. La chamaquita es una eminencia liricalmente.
Bro, she killing y'all. She killing a lot of dudes. Not de que la mejor, of course, la mejor mujer, pero rapper, she out rapping you motherfuckers.
No, y la chamaquita tiene delivery, her voice, you could tell that she really mean that shit. She's about that hip hop shit.
She is hip hop.
Yeah, she is.
She's hip hop all the way.
And you know, she's from El Salvador. So big shout out to El Salvador. And she's also she came here not too long ago, maybe a couple years ago. So she's fresh in the Atlanta scene, but she comes from Cali. So you know the influence.
You can feel that influence too. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels something new, man. That literally everything that we talking about today on this episode, it goes to Montsy because Montsy represents that. Montsy represents the originality,
the organicness, the hip hop,
everything.
The feel. No lo fabricado, sino lo natural, en verdad. La chamaquita tiene un par de cosas. Para hablar un poquito más de ella from before, now we'll focus on what she dropped recently, pero antes ella había soltado earlier this year un EP que se llama Catharsis y es un EP de 6 canciones.
Fire.
Durísima.
This shit hard as hell, bro. I'm talking about she barring it up on
tiene
your
un
ass.
drill también, so she tapping into the drill shit too, like but with the hip hop bars.
Look, I'm gonna have to say this because I know you working with her, and you showed me a few things that you working on with her. And we ain't gonna say that right here because we want that shit to be a surprise when it drops because it's gonna be hard. But I can't wait to hear on that because you taking her to a whole nother level with that.
Oh no, we trying to work some real dope shit. Like she has a vision. Y pues yo he hablado con ella, veo la visión y yo me acoplo a eso, ¿me entiendes? It's not like I'm trying to take her out of her element. I think her element is something that's very scarce out here.
It is.
So who would I be to try to commercialize it?
But like I told you, I told you this when we was talking on the phone. I said you gotta lead her to the when she gets that incredible hook from her or from somebody outside.
Yeah,
like a chick that you was telling me about on that beat, that shit'll go crazy because you taking her out that box that she's in that is already original as hell and is amazing. Now you making that box and you expanding that over to ears that wouldn't even think to listen to Montsy. Now, let me listen to this beat and let me hear this. Oh, okay. Now I'm like, who this chick is?
No, and
because
we
you bringing me to that new style.
The art show that she did last time, that shit, I think that opened the people's eyes about like, hey, or even opened her eyes about, hey, even the American crowd will vibe to this because it's hip-hop.
It's a vibe. It's hip-hop. Right.
You know, like, that's one thing that unites hip-hop was created by Latinos and Blacks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
say it again for the people at the top that keep saying that we weren't involved.
Created by Latinos and Blacks and the African Americans in New York. It was a collaborative thing. Busta Rhymes has said it. A bunch of hip hop OGs have confirmed it.
we was right next to each other. We was right next to each other. I guarantee you. In the hood, it wasn't just a black hood.
Nah,
it was a hood.
It was
with all of us in there.
Yeah. So I think that, you know, she represents this side of hip hop that out here you may hear more reggaeton, more commercial, more this. There's still a lane. There's a lot of other hip hop artists out here that are dope. You know, we were talking about on the last episode, Victor Mariachi.
He was.
That's another hip hop dude. You know, so it's like it's out here. The essence, the feel, the vibes are out here. It's just she's embracing it. I think besides that Catharsis album production, if you could show me. She recently released this one called Mic Check. Y es
Yeah, that's the
una-
one that she posted on her Instagram.
Yeah, ella está por
she's
soltar
spitting.
el video pronto. No sé si by the time this episode comes out, it'll already be out. If go ahead and look for it, Mic Check on her
Look at that.
YouTube.
Look at that. If you look at her, bro. If you look at Montsy straight up, you won't even tell that she about to spit fire on your ass quick.
And bro, wait till you see the visual.
And no offense. I'm sorry. No offense. If y'all take that from offense, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying that her style doesn't lead, it sometimes doesn't lead you to she about to spit.
She's a pretty girl, dog.
Right.
You would think that you wouldn't but look at her body language, bro.
She's
Son los que
spitting.
mantienen firmes a mis pies en el asfalto. Siempre recuerdo lo que alguna vez hiciste, los malos entendidos y las puertas que me abriste. Hoy soy quien soy por el tiempo que invertiste, pero busco aquel abrazo que de niña no me diste.
Shout out.
That was her performing that day that I pretty much said that, where she's like, okay, these are the people that didn't know what the fuck I was saying, they fucking with it.
But you know what I'm gonna go back to what you said probably like 2 episodes back is we don't just want to see you in the studio. We don't just want to see you create great music. We want to see you on that stage and how you control the crowd and how you walk across that stage with that confidence and with that swagger. That's what we want to see. And that's what she's showing right there in that video.
Oh, no,
and when every time she performs and in the music videos that she's about to come out with, Mic Check's coming out, she fire. Everybody.
Nah, she did her thing, man. Everybody make sure to tune into that. Is Montsy, Montsy. You can catch her on Instagram, on Spotify. She's in every digital platform.
Apple Music.
Do me a favor though. Go back to her IG. Ahí hay un post de Atlanta y Telemundo. I want to play that, put the audio on that. And this is something that she's collaborated with Telemundo.
And shout out to
Florista too, man.
Great job.
La ciudad de Atlanta me ha regalado bastante en lo que es ver mis eventos crecer. Por ejemplo, aquí empecé Perreo 404, que empezó con un par de amigos, 40, 50 personas, y ahora ha crecido a más de casi 1,000 personas acá. Y en sí hemos podido...
Make sure
go check that out.
Make sure you go check that out. Make sure you follow Montsy on IG. Make sure you tune into that, man. I think I'm really happy, bro. Like Telemundo being involved. I know that a couple of artists that are doing the Oye Fest, they're going to La Zeta, which is the radio station.
Right. And I've been seeing that a lot.
Luis Treviño is one of the main
He's starting
DJs
to shout out to everybody. Shout out to Luis for that.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for actually like putting the light out here towards, I know we're the media too. You guys have way more power in a sense. You guys are syndicated. You're with iHeart. I think that's important. I think the fact that you guys are exploring this local artist just as much as we're exploring them, I think is great for for the bigger movement, for the
culture,
picture,
man, for the culture, because they just had Donnie's out there. She was in. I don't know if
también tenían el BAM. El BAM went over there.
Shout out to El BAM,
Calderoki went out there too, like with the whole Telemundo and the whole La Zeta. I think, bro. I think if we're able to get Telemundo on board with shedding light on the local artists and La Zeta, that's all we need. Look, we have inDaSpot podcast.
inDaSpot.
We have Telemundo, major television.
Telemundo.
And then we have La Zeta, major radio station.
La Zeta.
Let's combine.
We gotta combine.
We have to.
That's all. Like we said on the last one.
If we shed light on these artists,
all the keys,
all together,
all the keys got to move together.
Guaranteed, there will be something that's gonna happen. Something's gonna brew. Something's gonna pop. It's up to us.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We don't see anybody like it's a competition.
Not all.
We see like we can all work together and make this happen.
We're all key players. We're all key players.
So we appreciate Telemundo for showing Montsy. It feels like we won. I don't work with Montsy. I just like her music. I just like her style. I like her bars, what she's spitting. But we behind it. You know what I'm saying? We behind it. We appreciate Telemundo doing it because all it's doing is just lifting us up all the way to the top. Montsy, you keep on going. Montsy. Y'all check it out. It's off the chain.
Hey, also, speaking of local stuff, man, we're going to also keep reminding you guys we're days away, probably like a week. Maybe, what's today? Saturday? Maybe a little bit over a week away.
Bro, we're really a week from a lot of things, ain't we?
From Oye Fest.
Yes,
right
sir.
Here. Oyafest, man. It's gonna be October 6th.
Do we got the tickets? Because I seen you posted on our IG.
The tickets is at oyafest.com. Make sure you get your tickets. They are running out pretty quick. Keep in mind, guys, this is like a limited event. Yes, it is a lot of space, but keep in mind, a lot of people do show up to this. So make sure you copy your tickets at oyafest.com. You're gonna be able to see major artists from like La India. They have Farina here, but I know she changed her name to Fariana, right? Farina changed her name recently, I think.
Did she change her name?
Yeah, she did professionally, but they have her as Farina here, which is this is what we remember her by. Farina a cappella, straight from Venezuela, Reina Tropical, late night jiggy. We're also gonna have in the local scene, Sin Acento, Rai, which is Ricardo y Emanuel, Danis, El Bam, Cat on the Move, and Christina, and then also DJ sets from.
So Evolucion is October 4th.
Yes.
And Oyafest is
and I was
October
gonna get
6th.
to that. Yes.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna get to the schedule. I got you. So DJ Sets, DJ Sizzle, Bembona, DJ Eu, Mike Araña, Eduardo Franco, Rob Sessions, Gisela Anónima, Infinite. I finally learned how to say his name. It's Infinite.
You telling me this whole time we was messing it up?
Yeah, we was fucking it all up. My bad, Brody.
My bad. Infinite.
It's Infinite Scroll. Julio Van Busto, shout out to Big Homie, man. Mark Flight and Visionista. Música, comida, arte y cultura. Acuérdese, mi gente, oyafest.com. Make sure to copy your tickets.
October 6th.
October 6th. Now, October is I believe is Hispanic Heritage, no? Yeah.
It is Hispanic
Yeah, it's
Heritage.
Hispanic Heritage Month. And so that weekend of October 4th, 5th, and 6th, there's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot of really cool events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And y'all got time, please, because
Now,
y'all know y'all get paid on Friday. Don't play.
For sure, man.
Don't
you got
don't
time.
play.
We've been letting y'all know for the past 2 episodes. So hopefully you got your tickets. Producción, pull up the flyer for the Evolución. It's Evolución.
And what's crazy is
Evolution.
that a lot of these artists, they stand very busy. A lot of these artists stand very busy, and they almost on. I hear some artists that's gonna be on Oyafest, some artists that's gonna be on Evolucion.
The crazy
and
thing
it's the
is
same
that,
artists. They stand busy.
Well, not just the same artists, but there's a lot of artists that aren't gonna be in certain shows that are in the other.
Yeah.
And even then, they're still going to the other shows. Everybody's like,
because we gotta show love. That's
that's
what
the
goes
beauty
on.
of it. Like everybody's showing love to each other. Shout out to Cat on the Move, because Cat on the Move actually performs on Sunday, but she's pulling up on Friday to Evolucion, and she doesn't perform that day.
We got to, man, and
but
I can't.
she's gonna be
Boy, I
there
can't wait
showing
for that
support.
weekend. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't wait for that.
Also, Joshy P, he's gonna be out at Evolucion. But yeah, this is gonna be.
It's gonna be fire, bro. Look
Team
at all these artists. That's
Evolution
it.
and Fresco Felipe presenta Evolución, Fases de la Luna. This is
Shout out
gonna
to Fresco Felipe too, bro. He be showing love, and I appreciate you showing love, bro, because nobody has to, but we have to get where we want to go.
No, and I think he's curating this really good, where he's grabbing from different sides of the Latin artist community out here. I mean, he's curated this. It's more of like a R&B underground Latin type thing. But even the artists that are performing, man, they got so much versatility that it's gonna be a jam-packed show. We got El Colmillo's bringing a live set, Felicita's bringing a live band. So it's gonna be
for y'all that think that it's just a DJ up there. A lot of these artists, they come in real, they come in ready. They coming ready with their bands and everything. They gonna sound amazing. You really gonna feel what we was talking about early, feeling the music.
So
y'all go show love.
Make sure you go to either Fresco Felipe's page or Team Evolucion ATL to get your tickets for Evolucion. That's gonna be on the 4th. On the 5th, I don't have the guest list of the artistas invitados, but I know Oyafest is doing a pre-Oyafest party at the Art over there at the We Compound, if you know where that's at. Or is that what that is? Oh, it is. There you go. Good shit, production. So yeah, they're gonna be at El Supermercado Oyafest kickoff event. It's gonna be Saturday the 5th at the supermarket. That's off of North Highland Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia. And you can get tickets for this as well at oyafest.com. It's going to be an art show curated by Nuestra Creación, poetry readings by Corazón a Corazón, which they actually did an event not long ago with OFS, and Cesar Fresco Felipe was out there. I think Felicita performed as well.
Right.
And so this one's going to be live performances by Alejandro, Kira, Papi Cardenas, Fresco Felipe, El Cesar, Kirby Gomez.
Shout out to Kirby,
Hey,
man.
Kirby,
Shout out to Kirby.
Kirby, young, he an OG, man.
Right,
a lot of
right.
people don't know that, but Kirby a real OG.
He gonna sing the shit out that
Hey,
song.
hey,
I'm trying to tell you.
You remember when Kirby's thing was Gwinnett's Last Hopes?
Right.
Hope. Sorry. Gwinnett's Last Hope. That was the thing that Kirby did back in the days, man. And now he's killing it, man. That boy traveling, bro.
He is.
Opening
He
for
stayed
so many
doing that. He
different
stayed
shows
doing
out
that.
of town. They showing him love. I mean, he killing it, bro. That new I don't know what genre that is technically. I guess no sé si
I
es
feel like it's.
ranchera
I feel like
or if it's
it's
banda. Maybe banda.
the one with the drums or without the drums.
No, with
that
the,
is just.
with the banda. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that shit.
The
going
Gucci
hard.
Prada, bro. Buddy killing it. And the video's crazy too, man. Make sure you check them out at El Supermercado on
October
October 5th. Also, Calderoki's going to be in the building. And Cassandra. Everybody know, man, we're all one community. At the end of the day, we're going to support each other. These are some of the major things happening in the city. But yeah, man, I feel good. I think the conversation that we're opening with these artists, DJs, promoters, I think has been a good feedback. Please make sure you subscribe, dale a la campanita, síganos en Instagram que estamos activos con los reels. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about the reels that we post, because we're trying to put some gems out there. We're trying to spread as much information. Porque al fin del día, I feel like the more information we share amongst each other on being successful, and work with each other, I think the quicker we can get this movement popping here in Atlanta.
It has to be like that. And please, y'all comment, subscribe, follow the pages. Also, we on TikTok, inDaSpot.atl. Y'all make sure to go over there. I already seen a lot of people showing love, putting comics down, and also reposting on TikTok. We got a lot of views from these last clips, so we appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube so you can watch the full episode and not just enjoy them clips that we putting out there. And we appreciate that anyway.
Hey, we also we are working sleepless nights trying to put together an event. I did say it on the last episode. I'm gonna say it again. We are working on a major event with the top promoters in Atlanta to be able to sit down with inDaSpot and answer some questions. We're going to do this as well with the DJs. We're going to do this with the artists. We got to open up the conversation about unifying, becoming one, and creating a market out here.
And let me put this out there before you finish. When he say some of the biggest promoters, it's not promoters on the same team. That right there defies the purpose. It's everybody from different camps. So when we bring artists, we want to hear different artists from different camps share what's going on. We want to hear the promoters from different camps share what's going on, what can help. That's what we want. We don't want no sugarcoating, no beating around the bush. Let's get straight to the business so we can make this happen.
No, most definitely. And we're working on this event. We're going to give you guys details pretty soon. Big shout out to Carreta de Oro Tequila, because they are definitely hopping on board. They see the movement. They see the vision that we see with trying to unify everybody, and they're sponsoring the event. We'll give you guys a little bit more details, not just yet, but we do want you guys to prepare yourself. Upcoming promoters, upcoming DJs, upcoming managers, anything that has to do with music and the creative, or even the industry of entertainment. This is going to be an event you don't want to miss. There will be tickets available. We're going to make this a big thing, and we're going to bring some really influential people out there to have this open conversation with everybody. Seating will be limited to about 90, but we'll go ahead and get you guys the information, and I would definitely push for local artists to come to this and get their questions answered. You know,
that's what we
saying?
want. We want the local artists. We don't want the ones that already mainstream. ¿Pa qué? Nosotros queremos el talento que está aquí en Atlanta, so they can show up and ask questions and get to the bottom of everything, so we can get solutions and get going and make this Latin culture in Atlanta pop how it's supposed to have been popping 15 years ago.
That's right. That's right. Well, shit, man. I feel good about this one. We're definitely gonna catch you guys on the next one. It's your boy FLA,
And this is your captain speaking, Capitol.
and you are listening to
In
In the
the Spot.
Spot.